Hey everybody, it's Karen Ashton and I'm coming to you from Tampa, Florida with my dog Scooter. It's been pretty wet down here, but we are handling it. Tonight I want to talk to you about Abigail Adams. She was born on November 11th, 1744 to the Smith family in Weymouth, Massachusetts, which is now known as Quincy, Mass. Her father was a minister, and this is the church that he pastored. And we all know that she married John Adams. She actually married John Adams at the age of 19. And they actually have 6 children. One was stillborn, and Susanna died at the age of 2. So it was very tough for her. Her daughter, Abigail, died of breast cancer, and Charles died as well. So John Quincy Adams was her son that became the 6th president of the United States. So that made her extremely proud. So John was away much of the time, so Abigail and John wrote letters to each other, and she gave him plenty of advice to help him with his political career and, the questions that he had. He was a bit of a hothead, so she kept him grounded most of the time. She stood for many, many things, one of which was women's rights and importance of education for women. And so she really, really wanted to improve the lives of women. So in 1797, John Adams became the 2nd president and she became the first lady. And they were the first people to live in the White House in Washington City in 1800. The capital was actually in Philadelphia, and previous to that. And so they built Washington City, and John and Abigail were the first presidents to be in the White House. So pretty interesting information. Lots and lots of information about Abigail. She was just an advocate for women. She helped her husband. She was against slavery and felt that it was evil and it would be horrible for America. She basically spent her life with John was mostly spent apart. They actually, like I said, wrote letters to each other. There was a famous book that came out about those letters. And she had a really tough life because she raised all her children and John was away fighting the good fight for the revolution. He went to France, he went to England, and she actually went over to Europe to be with him because she was very, very lonely without him. So it was tough. There was a coin that was minted for all the second or the first ladies, and she was on one of them. So in 1801, she and John retired to their house, their farm it's called Peacefield, and that is where she died. She actually died before John did. She died in 1818, and of course was an instrumental figure.